Hi, Rick P. from the Recovery Series. This particular session, short session, is going to be how did I know when my drinking turned against me? This was a very, very difficult thing because for many years it wasn't my problem, it was my solution. But somewhere I crossed the invisible line. You see this invisible line here? And that's the problem. You can't see it. I wasn't sure. I had crossed it years before I finally figured out that I wasn't drinking because I wanted to drink or because I had to have a good time. I couldn't stop drinking once I picked up the first drink. And that's really the key. You can't stop once you begin. So some of this is the big question. Have you ever had blackouts? Have you ever had DUI convictions? Have you ever said things that you regretted? Have you ever gotten to situations that you know were caused because you were drinking, that you would never have done or said if you weren't drinking? Do you drink because you're lonely all the time? Do you drink alone? You know, all these things are evidence that maybe you might have a drinking problem. And if you do, there's a way to figure this out. Don't drink for a year. If that sounds ridiculous, to some people it doesn't. Or just go to the bar or sit home, have one drink, 2 drinks, and do it over a series of time. And if you started out to have 1 and you end up having 6, or if you stopped in the bar for a drink and all of a sudden it's closing time, it's something you need to look at because the line is invisible. But once you cross it, you just cannot go back. So I think it is something that you really want to take a look at. I wish you well. Be not afraid.